All right, so now we got NL, which this is one of the MDI time trial dungeons, and I didn't mind this dungeon really. I got pretty good at this dungeon. This dungeon was really bad for a long time because the timer was too tight, and then MDI started and tanks figured out how to do these pulls, and it was just fine after that. So this first pull was a sky step. You also got water walking, but this first pull is an instant sky step. Every mob is grabbed. All mobs must come. Death caress. Death's caress. Keep running. Petals, can you tag these dudes on the bridge? Yes, I can. I got these. Alright. Hulk is being pulled last. Don't fuck up his spell queuing. Aim the Hulk towards the outside. This is fine. Hulk is casting soon. Be careful. Don't get knocked off the ledge, tank. Dodge the Hulk frontal. Very epic. And so you would just fucking blast this back. And then your tank would start kiting this way. Oh, fuck. We forgot this one Nasher. He's still in the water. This is exactly how this goes normally, too. Oh, fuck. We forgot some of these crawlers back here. You're kiting. You're kiting. Don't get hit by the Hulk frontal. Oh my god, my melee died to the Hulk frontal. Why is my melee dead? And then you kill all this shit eventually. And then you leave. And then you're just like... you would send your healer a little bit early to go and start RP. But he couldn't fall in the water. Because, like, sometimes you'd have, like, things that would proc on these razor mouths if you fell too close to them. So you'd fall down here, and you would sit here and you'd wait, and then your group would come down, and you'd kill these razor mouths. I don't think they gave count. I'm pretty sure you killed them for resources. And then we got Rockmora. I would say this is a good boss. I would say that I think it was overtuned, but I think this is ultimately a pretty good fight. All right, so he does an AOE. You saw that, the big slam that he just did, and he does that slam, and the slam does damage based on how many of these little critters you have up. I guess he won't spawn any since I don't have a ranged in here, or I don't have any DPS in here, since, or rather since I'm the only target. But he would summon these smog clouds, and these smog clouds would summon... Oh, the critter spawn as he takes damage. Oh shit, I forgot about this. Okay, so yeah, that's what it was. So they would spawn as he takes damage, and he would summon these clouds, and they would spawn these little skitters outside of it. And then he would do his slam, and it would do damage based on how many of the skitters he has alive, and he would kill them all. And it was pretty fucking brutal. Well, what is this picture? MP. Holy shit. Yeah, there was a team in the Chinese MDI that couldn't kill this boss. It was really funny. Yeah, basically you had to have like Windwalkers kill this boss. Kill all the skitters solo, and the warlocks are sitting there like carrying your boss damage because they would like soul shard snipe. They would like soul shard snipe this boss and beat him up, and your Windwalker monk would kill all of the skitters for you. That's how that fight worked. Then you got this fish in a barrel thing, which, honest to God, literally worthless. And then you have perhaps one of the most epic pulls of all fucking time. This drummer never pulled. Don't ever pull this guy. That guy's bad. That guy's bad news. And so then you grab this pack. You grab this pack. You grab these guys.
Hello, jellyfishy. Hello.
now.
Goodbye, jellyfishy.
I'd like to grab that pack.
Happy birthday, Tettles.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome back, Heat. And then you grab this pelter, right? Your DK would grip this drummer off of this drum. Like this drummer always got gripped off because you don't want him sitting there doing that. Because him sitting there drumming would be bad. Where's the jellyfish meme from? It's from an old Dratnos YouTube video. And then you would get all of these mobs, mass grip, leg sweep, mass grip. Immediately as soon as the mass grip comes in, you immediately leg sweep this whole entire pack. Your DK is getting just a fucking drop of threat. One droplet of threat is coming through
Hello,
here.
jellyfishy. Hello. Goodbye, jellyfishy.
It's your birthday? Huge grats, man.
It's not my birthday, but thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. And then you would kite this pack. You would slow it. You would say, Warlock, make sure you have Sacrolash on. You have to have Sacrolash on. I need it so bad. And you would kite this whole entire pack. And you would kite it back to the beginning. And if you accidentally pull this drummer, you wipe. And if the pack reaches your tank here, you would have to get like a leg sweep. And the DK tank would have to like hit the fucking Yui. If a Nasher gets a gaze cast off, you die. The Nasher would also do this frontal bite bullshit. And always bite your tank.
Hello.
Or not your tank.
Goodbye,
It would always bite your melee
jellyfishy.
DPS. And these pelters? Okay. Sir Billin, thank you so much for the prime. Corvus, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Not my birthday, but thank you.
Happy birthday, Tettles. Turning 30 is a big milestone.
I don't know what Sacrolash used to be called, but Sacrolash was a 50% slow on corruption at the time, and it was owner. Can't believe you're older than Max, man. Okay, and the biggest reason that you kited this pack is because these rockbound pelters, if your tank wasn't in melee range, they wouldn't pelt at all. Yeah, if your tank wasn't in melee range, then they wouldn't pelt at all. Oh shit. I forgot. You pulled this Hulk and this Shaper with that pull too. Ah, fuck. You're supposed to do that. By the end of the expansion, you'd pull the Hulk into it. But, yeah. You would just kite the whole entire pack. And then, we're going round 2, baby! 2 in a row! For some fucking reason,
Hello,
you would go...
jellyfishy. Hello.
And you grab this pelter.
Goodbye,
Don't get in
jellyfishy.
combat. Do not get in combat. If you get in combat with this pelter, you will die. And then you're just grabbing. Yo, Nix, thanks so much for gifting a sub to Mech. And your tank is running this route. This is the route that your tank always ran. And then they'd hit the fucking mass grip off of the Hulk. Grabs the whole entire pack in, right? Because the pelters would come in. They would mass this whole entire thing. And then your tank is yeeting the fuck out of here. Again, it's that leg sweep shit. It's that one droplet of threat. And then he's leaping off the fucking edge. And he's just gone. Like, gone and gone. And you're running Sacrolash. Sacrolash, again, is the Warlock ring, where whenever they have corruption on a mob, it slows them by 50%, and they would fucking just own. And so you do everything in your power to try to keep all the mobs stacked up. What if you didn't have a lock? You got one. Is this dungeon doable without a Warlock? No. It's not doable without a Warlock. So what if you didn't have a lock, you asked? I guess the answer is you get a Binding Shot and a Tar Trap, or you get a Fire Mage with Flame Strike slow. This guy may have actually zoned out and played Frost for this pull specifically. But it's the answer is you get a Warlock. Look at, you got 18 groups of the Warlock on the first page. You got most of the groups of the Warlock on the second page. Yo, there's me. Yes. Fucking triple range comp. Hell yeah. We own. THD, you're probably on the front page. You were better than I was. Maybe not. Where were you? Here's me. Marvin K. Were you guys not good at this dungeon, THD? I don't see Cyst. Okay, maybe you guys just weren't good at this dungeon. There was Revo Fevi. God. Miss him so much. Elosh, Olsen, Birdie. Feels bad, man. He was back on page 2? Wait, did I miss it? Oh, shit. THD on page 2? Cat baiting me. You guys are just bad at this dungeon, though. This is back when THD did keys. Go to his profile? I mean, I don't need to go to his profile. Like, I think he stopped, like, pushing at some point, but they were the rank 1 team for a while. See, like, I go to Cohen, and he's on the second page right here. 26th in the world. Saw it on page 3. It definitely was not on page 3. Rolled. Thanks so much for the hype train. Alright. Now we got Ularogg cragshaper. Did everybody push back then? Dude, everybody did high keys back then. Yeah. Watch this. Watch this. This is the sauce. And not many groups did this, but this was certainly the fucking tech. So you wild charge Ularogg, right? You reset him. Fuck it. You don't really care. Or your group starts Ularogg. Both are fine. And you go and grab these fucking crocodiles. You don't get meleeed by them. At the time, you could just tag them. Like, I don't want them to die. But I'm just grabbing them. You hug the right wall. Don't fucking pull these mobs. If you pull these mobs, you will die.
Jellyfishy.
Don't pull them ever.
Hell yeah, 20-month Striak.
Yo, Maticus, thank you so much. Welcome back. 20 months. Fuck yeah. And then you got these crocs coming. You make sure they don't body pull that pack either, because if they body pull that pack, it's just as bad. And you pull Ularogg. And you're in here. And you got these fucking crocs on top of Ularogg. And you're gaming. And this is the pull right here. You're actually kiting, you're really kiting this. And then, you start summoning these totems. You kill them as fast as possible. Yeah, you could sub-redeem this shit out of this. There weren't many NA rogues. I played with one of them. But I mean, for this dungeon, I played with fucking Malvos and Evade and shit. So now you have to play Shell Game. Which, Shell Game was bugged for... I mean, Shell Game was bugged for literally forever. Where you could just make him not do this. But they hot fixed it like 6 fucking times. Half of the Legion bosses were tauntable by trees, by the way. And this is one of the ones that if you taunted it with trees or Warlock Pet at the correct time, then he just wouldn't go down at all. It was very epic. Half the Legion bosses were tauntable by trees, though. I don't know why. All of the bosses in this dungeon were tauntable by trees. At THT's Raider IO. That's actually epic. Where was mine? I don't even know what mine was like. I mean, I suspect that mine was not bad. Oh. Did not find character titles. Alright, well. 732. This like I said earlier, this one was rank 1 world for a very long time. 26 2 chest. Good fucking lord. Look, okay, so we have a 26 Darkheart Thicket, which is like 35th in the world, and a 25 seat, which is 48th in the world, where our top dungeon is Court of Stars 28. Good fucking god. Yep, that's that shit. That's when I used to be good. Or, that's when I used to have high rankings. I'm a better player now, but I used to be ranked higher back then. All right. This is a pull that you do all at once. All of the trash in one pull. You mass grip it. Actually, no. This is 2 pulls. You would do this is 1 pull. So you would do all of this pack together. All 5 of these mobs are together, and then all of these mob. You don't let this metamorphosis ever go off. Oh, fuck. I don't have a button for this. Hibernate. I don't know. You kill it. But you do all of these, and you kite these, and then you do all of those, and you kite them. Then you dead. No people to blast keys with anymore, and keys suck. It feels bad, man. Your melee lets the worm meta. Please stun the worm. Please stun the worm. Please stun the worm. No stuns were ever coming on that worm. I'm definitely a lot better. Do you think everyone would go back to pushing if there were good lists of dungeons like Legion? I think Legion had bad dungeons. I think that Legion had a lot of really bad qualities for a lot of their dungeons. I think that the systems are what makes the dungeons worse now. I don't like being one-shot, though. I think getting one-shot by fucking dungeons is beans. You would place those... So you saw that circle that I got on me? You would place those circles at very specific spots to where these devout ads would land on top of them. I don't know where that spot is anymore. Maybe it's like here? Something that's kind of underrated is, like, people thought at the time that... Oh god, tank, run away. Run away from boss, tank. Don't get eaten. People at the time... Oh my god, hold on. I would like to get on that egg. You could, like, get on one of these eggs and you just, like, sit there. Fuck, I forgot about the egg. So, the ads... People thought at the time that the ads increased the boss's AoE that the boss did. And I'm like 95% sure that it didn't increase the AoE that the boss did. I'm pretty sure it just increased his melee swings. Like, it reads that the boss should do more damage, but I'm like pretty sure it just increased his melee swings. It says damage increased by 50%, but if his AoE... Yeah. If his AoE was increased by 50%, you would just fucking die. I feel fairly confident that it was just his melee swings. So now we got spiked tongue on us. Fuck. Give me back in the egg. Oh, I've been eaten. That's fine. It probably is sourced to the environment, but nobody was like smart enough to realize that it just ignore the fucking ads and hit the boss at the time. I think it was. Yo, can I get a Naraxas' spiked tongue?
It appears the treasure you seek will be
Naraxas. Naraxas? I just called Naraxas. One spiked tongue. No spiked tongues. Don't pull a scorpion. That shit's fucking banned. You would pull all of these. You kite. Dude, I'm losing my voice. My throat hurts. All right, and now you don't pull any of this shit, and you actually just like snake the boss through the middle. You would pull this pack of Dominator. You would pull this Dominator to the side. You pull this Dominator to the side, feign death it or invis it off, and you would just pull Dargrul through. Or worst case scenario, you would kill this one guy. These mobs did not fucking play though. They were awful. But you would always reset these trash mobs. Because they were just not doable. Yeah, you'd have to pull the mobs and then pull the boss and then feign the mobs off. Because the trash would pull with the boss. Yes. That is exactly right. But you would unlink them. That's that shit. That's that old shit. I don't know why it was ever like that.